Hey guys, happy Monday. It's High Vibe Monday time. You know what that means? I like to channel a fresh message from Spirit and Source just for you. Your message for the week to help you get high vibe and help all of your manifestations come in. So let's see what they have to say for you guys this week. Now is the time to focus on what you want. Now is the time to focus on what you want. Focus on what you want. You get what you want, whether you want it or you don't. Let us restate that. You get what you focus on, whether you want it or you don't. You get what you focus on, whether you want it or you don't. Focus on how hard it is to make money, yet you want money. Guess what you're going to get? Money in a way that's hard to make. But I want it to be easier. That sounds more like a desperate plea. If you look up the emotional guidance list, desperate plea is down there at despair. The emotional guidance list is a list of 1 through 22 of a base outline for you guys to determine where you are at any given point towards getting your desire in. Your only focus from then, now that you recognize you're at despair, how do you move up that ladder? If you get what you focus on, whether you want it or you don't, I want more money, and right now I actively have a belief system that money is hard to earn, and I know I desperately want to earn money in an easier way. Inner being, universe, show me how I can move 1 or 2 up that emotional guidance list. How can I move 1 or 2 up? How can I feel better? I'd like to feel better about the topic about earning money. I'd like to feel better about the topic of earning money. If you could shift your focus to that, you're well on your path to increasing your financial frequency, increasing the financial flow you'll feel in your life. At some point, you'll be able to switch to, I'd like to feel happy about earning money. I'd like to be okay with earning large amounts of money. You see how we walked you through 3 belief systems right there? Can you take the time to become aware of what do I want and how do I feel about having that? That will tell you your starting point. And now to close this gap, you just need to feel better about the topic. That's releasing the how naturally. That's allowing the universe to deliver multiple ways that your manifestation can come in. Can you be willing to allow your focus to shift? That's all. That's what we hope your main takeaway is from this High Vibe Monday. Many of you are caught up and wound up. There's movements, there's protests, there's a pandemic. Some aren't even believing there's a pandemic, but there's a pandemic. There's something very big out there in the world today for you to focus on. And when Kelly was asking us, she was having good vibes about expanding her reach to helping more people, which is, of course, also allows in more money to flow. And then it dipped a little from all the reasons we just stated. And then now Kelly's like, well, wait a second. If this pandemic's going to be around a couple years, I don't want to stay here. I at least want to get back to where I was in terms of my happiness, my enjoyment of life, and yeah, money, and maybe even increase it. So she asked us, yo, George, why is it so hard for me right now? And we told her what we just told you. And this wasn't too long ago that we had this conversation with her. Well, look what you're focusing on. You're focusing on, I can't help more people right now. There's a pandemic. I can't help people right now. I should be helping with the protests. Where's your focus, Kelly? Where's your focus? Oh, okay. Then she went, but wait, why does this feel harder? I've done a lot of growth. I've done a lot of growth in my life. I've overcome belief systems, abuse, oppressive systems, not anything comparing to Black Lives Matter. But she has overcome people actively working against her. So she went, why does this time feel harder? And our answer to her was, because in the past you're able to identify, this is the person who hurt me, this is the emotional impact it had on me, and here's the active thoughts and active belief systems that I know are in the way to what I want. All that's happening right now is that there's this thing that you perceive as bigger than you. The pandemic, it is bigger than you. The pandemic, social movements, countries responding differently to it. And you're using that as a reason to justify staying small, playing safe, as a reason to justify. Many of you would be justifying it for, oh, I can't get a boyfriend right now. There's a pandemic. There's just no way I could be safe. I prioritize my health. Why not shift your focus to either admit, I'm afraid of love and I'm not ready to experience it, or I'd like to experience marriage and I'm afraid of love, or universe, I'm really ready to get married. Show me how I can do that in a way where I feel safe, in a way where I feel gently uplifted, in a way where I feel a sense of glee. You see those 3 different ways that you could focus on that same problem? So Kelly responded back to us and went, oh, so is this like that generational karma that I outgrew and my ancestral trauma that I outgrew, and even more recently, the city that I moved in? When I first started my company, I was feeling the energy of the city, and I had to break past their belief systems to form my own to get success in my business. And we told her, yes, it's the exact same growth. Only now, instead of it being tangible in your eyes, oh, this is the energy of the city. The city believes that you should just do it for the sake of doing it, for the sake of being kind of good because you love doing it and money doesn't matter. It's a city with a lot of poverty. With a belief system like that, you can't help but have poverty. You have people showing up, I'm here because I love being here. I don't know how I'm going to pay rent in a week, but see, look how kind I am. Look how good I am. I'm still here. We just simply explained to Kelly that was something you could wrap your mind around. Your ego mind could wrap your mind around that. Oh, that's the city of the energy? I release the energy of the city back to the city. I allow the city to have the energy that it wants, and I allow my energy to be different. I now allow my energy to be different than the energy of the city. I now allow my energy to be different. I allow my energy to start feeling lighter, to feel a little bit lighter when it comes to success. I'd like my energy to start taking on an energy where success is maybe a little bit more inherent, a little bit more normal, a little bit more expected. I'd like to feel successful along my journey. It's okay for me to have more success than the average person in my city. You guys need to hear that line, what's keeping a lot of you back right now. Here's the people, here you are, here you are, here you are. Oh, I'm not up there, so look, I'm not part of the problem. It's okay to have more money than others. It's okay to enjoy life differently than others. It's okay to experience life in a happier feeling way than others. That's not to say that you don't care about the other person. You do not need to prove that you care about the person by suffering just as they are. Why not care by shining, by thriving, giving them something? Hey, wait a second, if she's thriving, maybe I can. Or why not be willing to thrive so much that you can create a program yourself that would, hey, guys, I want to create this program. I have the funds for it. Kelly recently was bumping around 2 friends, 2 people she knows. Kelly, of course, was encouraging them to negotiate a pay raise. Hey, you're going for the new job. How's the salary negotiation going? Oh, I can't. Here's why. Kelly went, well, that just sounds like you're using, the whole that, women didn't work as long as men as a reason. And I don't know. I was able to negotiate a blankety blank pay raise one time. Kelly went from $40,000 to $60,000. She dedicated time. How do you negotiate, universe? Show me how to negotiate. She watched countless hours, maybe 50 hours of YouTube videos. She practiced in the mirror. She journaled belief systems against her. She Googled blogs on common thought patterns why women don't think they can earn as much as men. And she read all of them. And she, in 3 months' time, every day she was focused on, Even though I know I have these belief systems working against me, I'd like to earn more money. I'd like to earn more money. She shut up. So she was telling her friend to negotiate. The friend went ahead and an extra $1,700. Kelly was, how proud do you feel of yourself? The friend was, Well, I didn't ask for too much because I didn't want to take away from others. Kelly didn't do it in front of the friend, but smacked her forehead and went, no, that is one of the belief systems that holds people back from asking for more. And Kelly just had to release that person has a different amount of income, a different amount of fun. Kelly's starting to realize it's not about the money. When you have money, you have empowerment and you have fun. The more money you allow in, the more empowered you're allowing yourself to feel, the more fun you're allowing yourself to experience. You get to do what you want, when you want, where you want, with who you want. That's empowerment and that's fun, ladies and gentlemen. And so Kelly just asked her, well, you had to go through a lot of, you had to work through some emotions to be able to ask for that $1,700. What made you not ask for 5, 10, 15, 20? I gave you an example where I got a $20,000 pay raise. Oh, but Kelly, that would be too much, and I wouldn't want to make others feel bad who are less off than me. Kelly just kind of, oh, okay. Some people are going to choose to enjoy, to live, to experience life in a different way than you are. Are you going to be like the person we just described, where you use others and other suffering as a reason to justify why you shouldn't be able to enjoy more? Or are you going to allow yourself to separate, still be in community with them, but allow yourself to have a different level of enjoyment, a different level of financial flow? Many people think empathy, compassion is experiencing the exact same as the other person. Compassion is where you both get to experience something different. Hey, what's that like for you? I could see that from your point of view. Doesn't mean this person needs to change their mind or their actions. They might. Well, hey, what's that experience like for you? Oh, wow. This person can change their thoughts and their beliefs if they want. Compassion is simply being able to see it from the other person's point of view without needing to change your point of view, without needing to change your experience. No amount of individual suffering on your part will make the suffering of others any less. To a degree, the more that you allow yourself to enjoy does create a vacuum of energy for those who are in suffer. Wait, how do I get up there? There'll be some who will blame, there'll be some who will attack, but those who are, how do I get up there? They now have that space that they can grow, especially if you make content to show, here's my experience, here's my process, here's what I did to get the results that I got. Are you going to allow yourself to live in a community, to live communal, while allowing yourself to have a different experience than someone else? You guys are not one cell, what are those called, amoebas? You're not one cell organisms. You're multifaceted, many organisms, many cells. Are you going to allow yourself to experience life in a different way than others, or are you not? That is our wish for you to hear, with our intent being just to kind of help calm and soothe your energy a little bit and help wake you up that perhaps there's a different way than you can enjoy life right here, right now. There's much more that we'd like to say to you, but we very much love these High Vibe Mondays where we could come in and just turn up the energy a little bit. If you guys do want to interact a little bit more up close and personal, we created Kelly's High Vibe Club with her. You get access to all of our previous recorded workshops we've made with her and everyone else. A couple of additional bonus content in there, meditations, every topic. And we also go live every Thursday within the group, where you get to type and make comments if you just want a little bit more of a boost from us. But for those of you who know you want a little more up close and personal coaching with us, go to kellylunt.com/apply. With that, we love you guys. We will talk to you later. Whew, that was a good one, guys. You guys are going to definitely have to give me your comments below. Let me know what you heard. Let me know, is there any generational, is there any society, is there any city energy that you're outgrowing to allow yourself to experience something different? And guys, that is a big one. I remember being deathly afraid of getting more success than other people in the city I live in because I was afraid of being ostracized. I was afraid of being shunned and kicked out. And especially since what I do is a little more esoteric, I was definitely had a fear of people coming to burn me at the stake. So when you heard Spirit talk about generational karma, I went through, that was mine. I was so deathly afraid. I was like in the corner shaking. I was like, oh my God. And after I posted my first YouTube video, I'd peek out the window and go, okay, they're not here with the pitchforks and the stakes yet. Peek out again. Oh, those first couple nights I didn't sleep at all. A couple weeks went by and I went, all right, I guess the pitchforks and the stakes and the fires aren't coming. But guys, the fear is real. The fear is real. Okay, so one last thing. I do want to let you guys know that I've put together a beautiful video series. It's a 6-video series completely breaking down the law of attraction for you, how to ask and ask in a way that the universe could actually deliver. Step 2, when to effort versus efforting, when to put in effort versus when to allow the universe. Just make it easy for you to understand. Step 3, how do you actually receive your desire? How do you get into the receptive mode of it so that you can get the cash out of the vortex and into your bank account? Step 4, how do you get so good at receiving that you're in the synchronistic flow? Step 5, what happens when you hit vibrational contrast? How do you navigate out of that? So if you want that, check the comments down below. If you're on Instagram, go to the link in the bio. But check the link in the below, and I'll put that link for you guys. And I'll put the links for everything else that Spirit said too, the High Vibe Club. That's only $25.95 a month. You get live streams every Thursday. The last week of the month, we have a little bit of a break, but you get to come hang out, another message like this, and you get to type, and we get to have some fun, and I channel for other people individually. But if you want more up close and personal, like a live call, go to kellylunt.com/apply. We'll see what program's best for you, depending on what you're going through. Get a little custom fit for you if you want more up close and personal support. But I love you guys. High Vibe Monday. Have a good one.